So Trump threatened China with cooking oil embargo as soybean spat escalate. Oh my God. So that's the only chip we have right now is cooking oil embargo. Yet, if it's not yet clear to anyone, it should right now that the United States have lost the trade war with China. So what Trump administration didn't realize is that China has been preparing for this moment since the first Trump administration, where Trump used trade war and tariff as a weapon against China. And from then on, China tried its best to decouple from the United States. So if you haven't been following the news, you realize that when the Trump administration slammed tariff on China, China decided to retaliate. And how did they do that? There are the rare earth mineral that China has basically monopolized, and those rare earth mineral America use for our military and our sophisticated appliances. And those rare earth mineral, we need them for our planes and all that stuff. And it's affecting the United States a lot. And more importantly is China is targeting states that voted for Trump because those are rural states that produce a lot of soybeans. So a lot of farmers are going bankrupt because of this. And the soybeans get made in America and shipped to China, and then they're processed. Part of the processing from that is a soybean oil. So Trump administration is threatening to put an embargo on Chinese cooking oil that are coming from cooking oil that are coming from China. And China has diversified the supply chain by bringing soybean from countries like in South America, like Argentina and in Brazil. And the Trump administration is complaining about this because our farmers are getting bankrupt because of Trump administration's tariff. He was not equipped for this battle, and the Chinese are winning. And then he's complaining. He said, U.S. President Donald Trump on Tuesday called China economic hostile for not buying America's soybeans and threatened to halt imports of cooking oil and other products from the country in retaliation. I believe that China purposely not buying our soybeans and causing difficulty in our soybean farmer is economic hostile. Give me a break. Trump has been hostile to the rest of the world in terms of tariffs since he started his administration. We're considering terminating business with China having to do with cooking oil and other elements of trade as retribution, he said. As an example, we can easily produce cooking oil ourselves. We don't need to purchase it from China. Well, if we could do it ourselves, why are we not doing it? We're not doing it because the Chinese can do it better than we can. And just like the Trump administration don't understand economics, if we don't have the supply chain, we don't have the manufacturing facilities to do that as cheap as China would. Otherwise, we'll be doing it. So all he's doing is just raising prices and uh, making raising inflation, making things hard for America because of this trade war. He has already lost. He has already lost. So and you have Trump Trade Secretary Scott Bessent saying that it's China against the world. What is he talking about? It was a few months ago. It was the United States against the world, and China used that time tactically to sign agreements with the rest of the world when Trump was tariffing the rest of the world. We all remember that, right? Where he raised the baseline tariff for everybody in the world, or most of our trading partners. And China used that opportunity to create alliance. Now, this dumbass Scott Bassett is hoping that India. A month ago, we placed almost 50% tariff on India because they were importing Russian oil. Now, we want India to help us. What is this guy talking about? Why? Why would they help us? Why would they help us? It says U.S. Treasury Secretary said U.S. expect India and Europe to back Washington in countering China's dominance over rare earth supplies, calls it China versus the world. Despite steep US tariffs on Chinese goods, Bessett said global support is vital. This guy is stupid. Trump has spent his administration chastising the rest of the world, chastising Europe and India. And now he expects them to help him fight China. Can you believe it? That's how irresponsible this Scott Bassett and whoever is advising Trump is. Trump wanted a bunch of yes men that would tell him what he wants to hear, and that's what he's getting. Anybody with common sense will know that India, no matter how bad they want to, would not support the United States against China because of what Trump has done. He has broken every alliance that the United States has painstakingly created for the past 80 years. He broke it down in less than 7 months. Now he wants to build it back up for them to help fight China. Forgetting that India were present during China's military parade. And that was a show of solidarity with China against the United States. And the only people that have not realized it yet is the Trump administration and the morons that works in the administration. If you like my content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.